So today we're doing an experiment on precipitation reactions and ionic solutions. So what we're going to be doing is combining all of our known liquids together in various combinations, similar to what we've done for a handful of experiments in this course, and seeing which ones create reactions, especially those that form solids. We don't need to mix anything that has either already been mixed or is mixing with itself. So for example, if you look in the table, the first box is blocked out because it's mixing sodium hydroxide with sodium hydroxide. There's no reason to mix those because you won't get anything out of it. However, any of the rest of the boxes we will go ahead and fill in. There we go. And see those mixtures. So I'm going to go ahead and add sodium hydroxide across the top. And then we'll start with our mixture. So our first one is sodium nitrate. There we go. Let's see, next. Iron chloride. So something to note, kind of like we did with week 1, is what are the physical properties, what colors do these start out as? Iron chloride was a different color. Again, in the picture you should be able to see this, but as we mixed the sodium hydroxide and the iron chloride in this well, it's gotten a little cloudy in addition to having that orange color. So we didn't get a color change, but that cloudiness is indicative of a precipitation reaction or a solid forming. And that's really what we're looking for. So for example, this one, we mixed 2 clear solutions, sodium hydroxide and silver nitrate. But now we've created this brown color to our solution and it's cloudy. So again, another indication that we've had a chemical reaction, and specifically a precipitation reaction, which is what we'll want to note in our data tables that, again, because this is online, will be provided to you. Be careful, especially with the iron chloride and copper nitrate mixtures. Those solutions are colored inherently. So if it started blue, if it started clear blue, ends clear blue, then you don't actually get a reaction. But like we see in this one, it got cloudy in addition to now having that blue color, which does mean we have a chemical reaction. So now that we've completed our first set, we'll just keep moving down the column, filling in all of the mixtures that we need. Should be all of our sodium nitrate, and iron chloride. So sodium nitrate and iron chloride, this is one of those examples I was talking about. It was clear and yellow, and again, in our well, it's still clear and yellow. So the clear solution didn't turn yellow. We added a yellow solution to it. Because it didn't get cloudy, that's really indicative that we did not get the precipitation reaction we were looking for. And that's what I meant earlier by make sure you're careful with how you identify these. Just because there's a color doesn't mean it necessarily changed color. So that should be all of those. Now we're going to start mixing iron chloride. Next is going to be iron chloride with silver nitrate. Definitely got a good precipitate there. And what you should be able to do with each of these pairs of mixtures, you should be able to use the reactants that we combine, go through a double displacement reaction, and figure out what products are formed. Sometimes these products might be similar to the original ones, they might be different but all soluble in water. Sometimes they might form something that is insoluble in water and give you a precipitate. This is one that I want to call your attention to, the iron chloride and copper nitrate mixture. Again, it's our yellow solution and our blue solution. When we mix them together, they're kind of green. Yellow plus blue gives you green. It's still clear, which is the important part. We don't see a reaction here because the color didn't actually change. It's just the two combined, and it's still clear, so we did not form a precipitate. Now we're going to do silver nitrate. Chloride. Potassium carbonate. There we go. And copper nitrate. That should be all of those. Now I've got a couple to do with potassium chloride. And our last mixture, potassium carbonate and copper nitrate. That should be all of our mixtures to fill in our data table.